Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena. Look at click, that's the conglomerate.
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
This real talk, about to go live. We outside. It's the OD Dream Team with Steve Vibes. Every the Clyde. It's the pregame flame leading up a tip off. We lead on the roof, letting the drip cloth. This shit is boss. It's an Annis on the piano with a substantial man with ample new fan. Be like, damn, who brand is this? Man, it's real talk. We walk the streets of New York. That nigga fan geeked up in the street. Athletes defeat the heat and the Hawks. But the eat real life. My order and four, nice slice. The smart one, I put the order with my smart to white. Here's a smart to white. The cap on the snap. We get a pop in the apple right. The whole metal pot on the apple right. Mix station. Stay consistent for the new region. Like information hit different. Like hit that notification. We wait for this real talk. We on YouTube.com. What you do in good mood. We spot on. Dropping bombs. In the cop. We got a spot. Say dropping the hot shit. The content that we have been up in your head. Enough said. We don't listen to stay in the garden. It's about to get in their bag. Move like a cat and fly back to the triad on jet lag.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? What's good? Knicks Real Talk, pregame flame. We in the building. Divine, Shaw Power, the Knicks, the chat. Everything is on, man. What's good? What's popping? Hope everybody having a great Sunday. We about to get it going on over here. Knicks got the Phoenix Sun at the world most famous arena tonight. They're going to get down there and get it popping. So we're going to get into the pregame stuff. We're going to get into the post game from the previous game, because that game at the Garden, ladies and gentlemen, New York Knicks and Miami Heat was what it's all about. Let me bring my partner in crime in the building, Shaw Powers, my man. What's good?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Real talk, man. We in the building Sunday, man. We about to do it, man. Knicks got Phoenix Suns in the Garden, man. They're gonna be pretty special today. Hope KD get to play tonight. Devin Booker them gonna be in the building. But listen. We're going to be in the building too. Knicks, New York Knicks fan, New York Knicks when the show improved the other night. That's what it's about. So I'm excited. I'm giddy, man, about the statement, because I think that was one of the most beautiful games that you can play, man, in the beginning, but in the beginning of the season, but in the regular season. Shaw Powers, that's going to caveat over to when it's time to get into the playoffs. And that was playoff basketball 101, that game the other night. So I'm excited about the way the Knicks came to the table and performed after being down and got back up and then closed it out with that defense. And the Brunson burner was in full effect. RJ and Manuel quickly. What can I say, man? That shit was lit the other day.
Yeah, man. Listen, kudos to Tom Thibodeau for orchestrating that way of coming back and winning that basketball. Tom Thibodeau has done some things this year that he hasn't done last year. And I just want to give him kudos first before I even talk about the game. He has definitely changed my way of thinking about him, because you don't know sometimes. Sometimes you can predict who's going to come in and what time they're going to come in and stuff like that. But some games he does something that he just doesn't regularly do. And it was one time that I seen Tom Thibodeau let Julius Randle sit on the bench for almost a whole quarter. I mean, almost 3 minutes left in the game. And he kept the team that was out there that was getting money. They were just getting money. They was stealing pockets. They was Midtown digging. They was doing all that stuff, man. They was in Midtown tearing these Miami guys up. And I'm happy to see that. Now we just did what we had to do. Captain Clutch, he is just phenomenal. Bunsen Burner, he's phenomenal. And kudos to Quickly and the rest of the team for chipping in. I had early foul trouble with Mitchell Robinson, but he still came back in the game and helped out. DiVincenzo hit a big shot when we needed it, in clutch time. And those are the type of plays that we have right now. We have players that play in the clutch. And as you were, Divine. I was giddy, man. I was amped. You know what I mean? I was all in it. And when they came back and RJ made that and one to go up on top, and RJ phenomenal. I didn't say RJ till now. RJ has been playing fantastic basketball. Coming back here, and RJ seems, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but RJ always seems to come up big and big time games with big time shots. And I'm just going to say a couple of 3-point shots. This game, he had a 3-point shot, but overall, RJ, when it's crunch time, really comes to play some basketball, and his defense is improved so much this year. So kudos to the whole Knicks, coaching staff, and the front office. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk. Can't forget my peoples, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. The show don't get started till I acknowledge y'all, man. Salute to my man, Nixon Nice P. What's good? Bag of James, what's good? JJ, salute Hector, Tim Smith, the whole chat, man. Salute everybody in there. Knicks won today. What's good, everybody? Jermaine Royce, a peace, man. Yeah, man, that game, Shot Powers, that was playoff basketball 101. Knicks was out there doing it, man. I'm like, that was some gritty. That was gritty right there. That's the only word I could describe the other night. That was gritty. I was like, them cats was like, okay, we right there. Y'all got us by 21, 3 shots to get us in the game. Got it down to 15. Okay, you know what? We good. Next thing you know, the Brunson burner came into effect quickly. And I'm going to tell you who had a good game, Shop Howell. Nobody talking about that much. Josh Hart.
Yep.
That boy had a good game. His game that was a Swiss Army knife type game for him. But that defense, ladies and gentlemen, the hold on boy to 98, Nixon Nice almost hit it on a button with the score. He was 1 point away from both sides. I think for salute to you, Nixon Nice, he was right on it. And they missed it by 1 point. One on a hit. Knicks would have had 100. I think Nixon Nice would say the other one would have had, I think 99. Nixon Nice, I forgot what it was, not 100 to 99, something of that nature. But he was right on it though. So salute to you for getting guessing that close, man. But yeah, man, I tell you what though, man. I like what I seen the other night for a lot of reasons. And it's good to know that, Tibbs, how important that game was. But to me, that first half, what that was, Shot Power, they just was off a week. They didn't really have that rhythm coming out off the first and second quarter because they were pretty much just getting back off a long hiatus, you know what I mean? And, so they probably had to wait for a quarter or two to get their foot wet. But, man, that fourth quarter, they was like, we not getting out of this tournament. And that was it. So salute to the Knicks, man. This was a great all-around game, man. Them cats really play hard and let me know we just one play away, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make no mistake about this. The New York Knicks is one play away. Who it is, I don't know. But they one play away from doing this thing, man. So I just think that they just got to keep grinding and keep doing what they're doing. And all around, great coaching job by Tibbs, man. And, I can't say enough about, how they went out there and just competed, man. Them cats was like, listen, we going out here and get in this thing and make it happen. They did that. So salute to them guys. And I just think the best is yet to come. So get a big game today coming up. And that's going to be interesting. Nixon Knight said they saying cat. I ain't got a problem with that. I don't know that he can't make us worse. He only can make us better. But yeah, man, I tell you what, man, Shop out. We just one play away. Whether it's even if it's not a superstar. I mean, even if it's just another cat who will move RJ to that too. You right. And Mike Lewis, what's good? You dead on with that, man. Like Scott Perry said, we just need a wing. Like you said, you can get that right cat to move to the 3, move RJ to the 2. Now let RJ play bully ball against a lot of the 2s in the league. And you got something special brewing in New York. So I think they figure all this stuff out, man. But when I do think they're gonna go get another player, because I tell you what, them cats really got something going on in New York, man. They play hard down there. They play hard. And so you got to give them their flowers. But we'll see how it goes. They'll salute everybody in the chat. Knicks 100, GM was good. Mike Lugo was popping. Knicks are nice and JJ and everybody salute to the chat. That's where it's at. But now we move on to the day, man. That's going to be an interesting game today. Shop Howard, you got a team that's predicted to win it. You know what I mean? If everything go right with them, they predicting these guys, the Phoenix Suns, to go out there and they win the damn thing. So we got another big task tonight. But I don't think it's not the 2 tasks we can't deal with. I don't worry about that, man. I don't worry about the Knicks against no team because of how gritty these cats is. They really represent New York City right now. So they blue collar, hard nose. Let's go get it. We tough. You know, we bump, we bruise, or whatever. These cats is playing like the Knicks, damn near like the '90s Knicks. I'm like, okay, these cats is really putting some work in here, man. And so I'm hoping they can carry over tonight, man. I love to get that win tonight. And knowing that Tuesday we got these cats, Charlotte. That's a in-season tournament game. So I would love for us to get this, man, until we right there. What's good, my man, Will the Thrill? What's the deal? Will's locking, my man, Colorado in the building. What up, Will? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you coming in. Real talk. But Shaw Powell, overall, man, this we got to keep this thing going, man. Cause I like what I'm looking at right now. And 9-6. So I still think we got a chance to hit that 50-win pace. If we go 9-6 the rest of the way, then we had 22 games left after 50. Out of 22 games, we need to win is like 12 of them. So I think we're in a good place, man. I think it's only going to get better, though. I guess what I'm trying to say, because these cats are playing some good ball.
Yeah, man. Right now is as a creator, you look and see where the standings are and stuff like that. And a couple more wins move us, can possibly move us into second place. That's how close it is right now. It's bunched up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. You know what I mean? So it's all bunched up right now. And a good little 3-4 game run. We just started at home. We got a good little home stand. Let's win some games. I mean, my motto: get out there, control the pace, grab some rebounds, hit your free throws. Try to shoot about 36% for the night. And another thing that I noticed, 2 other things. We talk about. I've seen a lot of things on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, about Julius Randle and his game. And I believe Julius Randle noticed that that they were quadruple teaming him, that they were giving him so much pressure. So he was trying to, instead of score as much as drive to, he should have kept driving the hole. He was just beating them up, driving the hole. But he decided to start passing the basketball and start making some mistakes. And it wasn't always his mistake. You know what I mean? It wasn't always his mistake, but he was the one making the pass. You know what I mean? And the second thing, I just lost it. I'll come back to me. That was an old age moment right there. So I mean, but with that being said, Julius Randle played a good game when he was in there, and they ran a scheme against Julius Randle. I don't know if anyone else paid attention to it, but they would let him clear it out, and as soon as he dribbles the ball, 2 and 3 people, one from the left, one from the right, the man that's on him, and they was swarming him. And another team that utilized that very well was Atlanta in the playoff series that we had against them 2 or 3 years ago. It's been so long. You know what I mean? So that's exactly a lot of teams starting to utilize that move to try to take him out of the game. So what has to happen is other players have to step up. And soon will come. You know what I mean? We have a phenomenal energetic team that gets in the passing lane. How many our steals up from last year are like 8. We're up from last year. I think we were like 7 or 8. Now we're like 14, 15. So our steals are getting up. We're starting to pick up as assists more than we did last year. We still grab crazy rebounds. Well, the only thing we really have to really work on a little bit better is that free throw shooting, and this team is going to be it. You know what I mean? And if they make another trade to move RJ to 2, especially the way he's playing defense right now, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, real quick, salute to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, thank you for coming in the chat, miss. We appreciate you. We always love to see the ladies up in here, man, when they can get in here and represent and support the show. So Wonder Woman, thank you for coming in. Salute to you. Appreciate it. Emmanuel from Chile. Emmanuel, what's good, my man? Thank you for coming in. Emmanuel coming in from Chile on the show with Knicks Real Talk, the Bond and Shaw Powell. It's the pregame flame, Knicks and the Suns at the world most famous arena tonight, ladies and gentlemen, about 6 o'clock. Tip-off should be fun, should be exciting up in there. So I hope that I think it's going to be fun. So we got to get into that pretty soon. But, for me, Shaw Powers, it just we say always just on to the next, you know what I mean? And what a way to go on to the next with the way we played the other night. So we just got to keep that momentum going and keep building on these good principles that Tibbs got out there and just keep growing. Just keep growing as a team, one step at a time, You know, one nick, one bruise at a time. But you know, for the most part, you know, we got a really solid, gritty team of a bunch of winners. Real talk. So it's just so impressive to see, man. So let's keep this thing going, man. I hope we continue tonight. I want to see the Knicks get out there tonight and do what they got to do and take on these boys who they about to play, man. Because it's going to be a pretty good game tonight. I'm really looking forward to it, man. You playing some of the best players in the game on this team. They got championship aspirations. They're looking to go get it. You know what I mean? So I do want to see the Knicks go out there tonight and just go out there and play hard, man. You know, like they did Sunday. That was hard what I seen the other day, man. I just want us to keep doing that same thing. Keep playing hard, stay focused, lock in, and stay gritty. And there we go. They just got to stay gritty.
Yeah, the same thing that you was just saying, Divine. This team comes out. That was my second point. This team every game comes out to play basketball. It's almost since these last 9-6 last 15 games. I haven't seen the team give up. You know what I mean? There hasn't been a game that they haven't been fighting down to the end. Except one team, we got beat by like 16 or 17 by one team. But aside from that, we fight every time we get on the court, and that is a good sign. You know what I mean? And we have different players every night that execute, and we have players on the team that hit big shots. And the defense is stellar, and these guys are still top 5. I didn't check the thing last. I think it was 3, but I'm going to say top 5 in rebounding this year. I mean, it's only 15 games or so, but top 5 in rebounding this year with the team that we have that at the beginning of the year, a lot of fans thought that this team was going to be short. These guys are aggressive. Josh Hart, almost 8 rebounds off the bench. You know what I mean? IQ, about 5 rebounds off the bench. When DiVincenzo in there, 3, 4, 5 rebounds off the bench. You know what I mean? Hart, 5, 6, 7 rebounds off the bench. You know what I mean? These guys grab rebounds, man, and they are starting to really gel together. You know what I mean? So, you know, we still another caveat to what I was going to say about. I seen a lot about talking about Grimes. Grimes will be fine, man. Just leave him alone. This is his start of his 3rd year, the 2nd year that he's starting to be a 2 guard. 2nd year. Last year was his 1st year. This is his 2nd year. He will be fine. Give him a little bit of time. I got confidence in him, and I know he'll show up when he gets his foot ready and starts getting those consecutive shots to knock down. It will be much more of a threat. Trust me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to point out something while I put the script up. This one I'm going to tell you, to me, where people got to realize this Knicks is a good team. Now, check this out, what I'm about to do. Jalen Brunson had 24. Jimmy Butler had 23. Bam Adebayo had 21. Quickly had 20. Guess what? We washed away that. Check it out. So now their second highest score was Josh Richardson and Brock Quest. But think about it. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, 44 points. Jalen Brunson and Emmanuel Quickly is 44 points. But RJ scored 18. You know what I mean? So our next highest score was higher than their next highest score. You know what I mean? So what I say all that to say is, even if they would have had Tyler Hero, that's not even counting Julius Randle only had 13. You understand where I'm going with this? So even if they had Tyler Hero, and let's say Julius Randle had a good game, he still wasn't beating us. Just because, think about it, Julius Randle 13 points. That's almost 11 points less than what he do. But I think what I always said, if Quickly do what he doing, we good. Because if RJ, Brunson, and Randle get you them 20 at any given time, and Quickly's like on a vendor 20, then you got 4 cats right there who literally gonna be able to, 2 of them gonna be able to put a 20 in any game. And that's what I'm seeing with the Knicks. They got 2 guys at any given day on any single night to put up 20 points. And I think that's why they would make this team dangerous, man. What we see, ladies and gentlemen, is not a fluke in New York City. This is a gritty basketball team. They come out to play. They leave everything on the floor. And I just think that, man, we got to start giving these cats some of their flowers, man. The Knicks is a good team. We've been saying it all year. But that was a big test for them. The reason why, because that's what it's going to be 5 months from now or 4 months from now, whatever, when the playoff atmosphere kicks in and you going up against guys like Miami in the 7-game series. You know, your confidence got to be there. And what that showed me the other night is that their confidence is there. You know what I mean? And then I think that's important to me because you could have folded in that game the other night. You just say, you know what, whatever. This ain't our night. Nah, them cats say, just like Tom Thibodeau say, that's why people used to wonder why Tom Thibodeau didn't ever take the players out early in the fourth quarter, because just what happened to them. That's why Tom Thibodeau say, even to 3 minutes, I'm leaving my stars in there because this can happen. And that's what happened the other night. You could be 3 minutes in the basketball game down 20, and if you know how to manage the clock and you can hit a couple of shots and turnovers, you right back in the game, at least for 5 minutes. So I think that's what the way I understand why Taylor do what he do sometimes when he say, I'm playing these guys to 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I'm not taking a chance to up 15. Mess around, somebody hit a couple of trades, and that's it. You down 9 points. Boom. And I think, you know, what the Knicks did the other night to me was real important that they maintained and stayed in there and say, you know what, we down 21, but a couple of shots here and a couple of steals, and we back in it. And that was so big to me. So let's hope they continue doing that, man, because it ain't over until it's over. But that what they showed me the other night, with one of our key players not having a good night from a scoring standpoint, Shot Howard, but you know, it's still, even though he had 6 turnovers, I wasn't mad at the turnover because there was passing turnovers. It wasn't like he was getting stripped or just, you know, messing up. A lot of them turnovers because he passed the ball and maybe got out of his hands, whatever. He was out of rhythm. But, you know, he was making some turnover trying to get an assist. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So them turnovers I wasn't too mad at because that happens. You know, when you overthrow the ball, you just ain't in rhythm. He probably wasn't in rhythm coming off a 4-day hiatus or whatever. So, but I still think for him to be like that and the other guys step up the way they did, like you said earlier, R.J. Barrett, Star J, man, if he keep playing like this here, it's going to be a problem, ladies and gentlemen. If Star J. Barrett keep playing like this right here, Knicks are going to be a problem. I just can see it. You know, but you know, like I said, you know, coming off Shaw Powell's vacation, that can happen. You know what I mean? You've been off for 4 days. When you play basketball since Monday, now you're playing Friday. You've been off for 4 days, no rhythm, nothing. So I do like that they were able to get their rhythm back in that second half, going into the fourth quarter. Say, okay, let's get this turkey mess out of us. You know what I mean? Let's get serious. And I think they did. So you know, it was resiliency that was mattered to me, and I think they did a good job the other night. So I'm hoping they can continue with that trend and just keep playing like that. And I think they'd be good. But Knicks are nice, brother. You're 100% right. That was a statement game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know now, you know. That was a statement game for the New York Knicks for a lot of reasons. And if you're a basketball fan, you understand the significance of a game like that. That could have knocked all the confidence out of you maybe for a week or two, or go put you into a slump because you got beat that bad on your home court. You know what I mean? That game tested the resiliency and the character of these guys that's playing on that team. These cats did not give up in that game. They just kept fighting and grinding. And that's the New York Knicks team I want to see going into the playoffs. I want to see that team I said the other night going into the playoffs, bust just with their offense hitting. I think it's going to be pretty good. So let's see how it goes, man. I think these cats can get it popping, man. I'm excited about them, but they got a big task tonight in Phoenix. Shot Powell, what you think about that thing tonight?
Yeah, they really do. And another quick thing to the segment we was just before we leave, Jalen Brunson did a different thing that I noticed that game. He wasn't hitting the 3-point shot as efficient as he has been recently. He kept going to the hole. He kept taking that short jump shot. His footwork is magnificent. He kept going and he kept waiting for that rookie guy that they just got. I don't want to say like a slur. I think the guy with the mustache with the dog hat. I think they was talking about he was the first Mexican guy that was drafted or put in the NBA. I can't remember his name, but he kept cooking him. He kept showing him right to the thing and shooting a jump shot over him. A couple of shots he did that against him. He kept wanting to switch so he could get that guy on him. I can't remember his name, and I don't want to denigrate him. Right. Thank you. You know what I mean? So he kept doing that. But this game is going to be something similar. We have to, you know, control the pace, grab some rebounds, and hit our free throws. This team is a different team. This is one of the higher echelon teams in the league. You know what I mean? If everybody comes out to play tonight, this is going to be a hard test for the Knicks. And I think after what they did in in New York the other night against Miami, I think they have they're home. I mean, and the New York City crowd is going to be right beside them, you know, roaring them on. You know what I mean? It's something different being in the Garden. I went to a couple of other a couple of arenas and watched a couple of games. there's nothing like Madison Square Garden when the Knicks fans get with it and the Knicks are giving it to us. It's nothing to be said. So this is gonna be a hard, tough game, man. You know what I mean? This is going to be a real close game, but if we get out there and play committed like we did the last game, I have no doubt that we can win this game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, and like I said, with this team, Shop Hour, if I had to bet on the next 82 game, I wouldn't care because I think this team is good. I just think they good. Ain't nothing else you can say about it. The record don't lie. And like I said, listen, we beat a four Hall of Fame team, even though they just got together, but still, you have 4 Hall of Famers in the Clippers. We beat them cats the right way. You know what I mean? We beat Cleveland the right way. Garza, whoever, Darren Allen, we beat them the right way. We beat Miami the right way. We have beat some good teams out there, and we lost close to some good teams. And think about us here. In them games we was losing, RJ didn't even play. You know what I mean? So let's not get it twisted. This is a good team. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing else to say. And I think this cat's going to be like this the rest of the year. And I think they're only going to get better. I just think that it's going to be better. I can't wait till they get to the 25th game of the season. Because then they'd be pretty much locked in. And as long as you got the Brunson burner, Captain Clutch, or whatever, we good. That defense keeps us in the game. We got a closer. I mean, that's all we've been missing for the last so many years. A closer. So you got a guy, we got a Tom Thibodeau defense who can stay in the game. And if we need some buckets, he could do what a Kevin Durant do. He could do what LeBron James could do. I'm talking about this cat literally can get a bucket. You know what I mean? So he can take over a game, and I think that's what we needed for so many years. But we got one now. You know what I mean? This cat literally could take over a game when you need him to. That's what he do. You know what I mean? And I think having him here, and then we just got to get another one guy. He ain't got to be a superstar. Like I said, just go get another guy.
Someone that fits.
Yes, fit. Move RJ back to the 2. Go get a small 4 who's 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", who can put the ball on the floor and defend. He ain't got to be a superstar. He just got to be that dude. If he could be that dude, filling that, he could do what Grimes do. You know what I mean? Shot power, but doing it at the 3 spot, but giving us that Grimes type thing. But also he can put the ball on the floor and get buckets. I think once you get that move RJ to the 2, Knicks will take on anybody. But they 4 deep. They 5 deep in that starter lineup. 5 guys who know how to play basketball. From the point guard all the way to the center, they got 5 guys who've been in the league and know how to play basketball. You know, so I'm excited, man. I think we haven't had nothing like this in a long time, and it's starting to take form in New York, and I'm glad to see it happening. Because, like I said, that game was a test of character and will the other night, and the Knicks showed and proved to me, just like I thought they would at the beginning of the season. This is a good basketball team. They showed and proved it last year. They didn't get to the second round because they were sorry. You know what I mean? They got there because they got a good basketball team. And I think this year they look like they're going to be a little better. And I'm really excited about the journey, man. I think it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be we're going to go through a peak and valley season, but I think it's going to be way more peaks than valleys this year. I'll tell you
right. I concur, Devon. I'm right there with you, man. The way, like I said, Tom Thibodeau, some of the same things that he's done, usually, but sometimes he just pulls some out of his this season, just pull some out of his little piece of paper that he keeps in his thing, and he probably had an extra piece of paper in there. So let me try to do this today. And he let that second unit rock, and that second unit is a defensive oriented team. That second unit is all about getting it in, going through screens, stepping into passing lanes, rebounding the basketball hard, and that's what we're going to get out of this team all year long, man. And with our 3 big guys, it's a perfect night if we can get all 3 of them to score over 20 points. We get Randall, Brunson, and RJ. Randall, Brunson, and RJ all over 20 points a night. That is beautiful. But if we can, and we get 2 of them to score 25 points, and the other player that's lacking a little bit score a little 15. That's good as well. You know what I mean? It's almost similar to what we had the last game. You know what I mean? And that's basically it, man. Our starting unit and our second unit, are working well together. And Tom Thibodeau is intertwining them at times. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see DiVincenzo and Brunson out there with Randall. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see both of those guys out there with Mitchell Robinson. I love when I see DiVincenzo on the court with Mitchell Robinson, because DiVincenzo takes hard cuts to the basket, and Mitchell Robinson is always in that dunking spot. And the last couple of times he has looked for him a couple of times. So always a good look. This team is, got different things from what they did last year. And it's, to see them go through all these back-to-backs, all these big name teams that we didn't play. We didn't play all the maybe we haven't played the Nuggets yet, but we didn't play Minnesota, Milwaukee, Boston, whatever big team, the Clippers. We didn't play all these teams already, and we played big name teams already on back-to-backs and stuff like that. Hard season, we got still a couple more back-to-backs, but this team is gritty, and I'm enjoying my season.
Yeah, real talk, man. They sitting pretty good, man, right now in everything. So let's hope that they can continue just building up what they've been building up, because like I said, they are definitely doing what they're doing, man. And they just got to keep this thing going. I think they will. Like I said, if you look at them right now, they're in the fifth spot, 9-6, four out of the last 5 games. 6 they 11-5. That's why it's a big game tonight. I said the next 2 games is big to me, because if you can beat Phoenix tonight, and then on Tuesday, that's an in-season tournament game against the Charlotte Hornets in the world most famous arena. You can win the next 2 games to get you 11-6. I'm quite sure by now maybe one of them teams will lose. So so it's like we going into that 20-game thing. And I said once we get to 20 games, you're really gonna see what this whole NBA thing is locked in, and we in there 20 games that got through. That's a quarter way through the season. Now everybody's gonna start to amp it up a little bit, because now you got to start playing good, get ready to go into what's that next thing gonna happen, the trading deadline. You know what I mean? So now time you get to the 40-something game, we're gonna be headed into January, February. Trading deadline is amongst us, and so everybody just gonna be who gonna be willing and dealing and who not. But I think for Knicks to be where they're at right now, all we got to do is just keep winning that home court. But I'm glad we kind of get that home court dominance back a little bit, and we're a good road team, so that kind of just brought for success me shop house. But I say where we at right now, we just got to keep grinding. And I think we're gonna get locked into that 3 spot, 4 spot, and to me, by the end of the year, I think Knicks come to play, man. I think they're gonna turn this thing up a little bit. So let's see how it goes, man. I hope it comes to fruition, and they just master what they do. Just master what they do and keep playing basketball. But real quick, let me go over let you cats get into what's going on with the Knicks and these guys tonight. And fours, all that, key lines, all that. They got Knicks and Suns, ladies and gentlemen, tonight at the world most famous arena. They go your team stats for the night. They 10-6, we 9-6. They 3rd in the West, we 5th in the West. They 6-2 away. They got they 6-2 away. And we 4-2 at home. Offense rating, they 7th, we 13th. That go the difference right there. They 16th defense rating, our 5th. So we got to take advantage of that. So we should be scoring 120 tonight. We should run it up tonight. If they 16th ranked defense, and we 5th, I don't see why we can't score on them cats tonight. You know what I mean? So I think that the net rating, look at they 8th and we 7th. And this is one of the high echelon teams in the NBA. And look where we at with them. So that just says a lot about how our team is. They look where we at, look where they at. But the key to me is that it's versatile. But we 5th, they 16th. But even on the offense rating, we 13th, but they 7th. But it's still a big. I will take that than the other one. So I like that we the fifth on defense. They 16th. We scoring on cats tonight, man. Let's get it. Durant averaging 31, 7 and 5 this year. That's all MVP worthy numbers. That's Jalen Brunson 24, 3 and 4. The Brunson burner in effect. You know what that do. Team leaders, they 31, Jalen Brunson 24, Nurkic 9 rebounds, Richard Robinson 11, assists, Booker 8, Randall 4. Last 5 games, we beat them. I think the last time they played us, I'm not mistaken. In our last 5 games, we like 4-1. We 4-1, ladies and gentlemen, and that's a good thing. The previous matchup, these guys not even on that team no more. This was last year. Craig Ayton and Cameron Payne don't even play for them anymore. That's the Suns uniform tonight. And they go to Nick Drip for the Knicks tonight. So we just gonna go get it popping, man. Let's go, man. I'm ready to get into it. Like I said, I like that thing with our defense rating against their defense. We should be able to score on them tonight, Shop Howard. You know what I mean? Because their defense is not that. they understand the half. Feel like this is the middle tier of the NBA. Let me say that. So I think we should be able to take advantage of that tonight. We just got to bring our defense A game like we always do, hopefully, and that might turn out to be a good victory for us tonight.
Yeah, the things that I talk about, sometimes I mention about making players shoot worse than their average. And I mean, this is a perfect team to make these guys shoot worse than their average. You know, Booker and KD, you're not gonna really stop them. You know, they're elite. And I mean, they're some of the elite guys in the NBA. You know what I mean? But what you do is you make their percentage worse. So instead of I'm just free. I'm guessing right now. I'm not sure what his. But if KD is shooting 38%, 40% from 38, let's say 38% from 3-pointer tonight. Let's make him shoot 36% tonight. You know what I mean? Take some percentages off of his scoring. If Butler is, I mean, if Booker is 48% from the field goal percentage tonight, let's make him 42% from the field goal percentage tonight, you know, in the mid-range game and all that stuff. That's what we got to do. And what we have been doing as that, what I just say, making players shoot a worse percentage than they usually shoot. So we just got to get it. And the best thing, this team is an offensive-minded team. This team goes out and you just mentioned the score, 31 scoring, but Booker scoring about 30-some points a game. And I mean, we have to make them more in the 20 range, 22, 24 points tonight. And I mean, we have to make their percentages worse than what it is in order for us to win. But what we do best is we play good defense. So I can't wait to see how we come out here tonight and go up against this offensive-minded team with our defense.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, hey, Nick, yeah, that's pretty dead on that to me, man. Hit 30, said the better. You right about that. Salute to my man Darren. Salute to the chat, man. Y'all cats is on fire up in there, dropping all that great knowledge, man. Y'all keep it going. Y'all got it going in the chat, man. Got some wise people always up in the chat with us. Salute everybody in there. Make sure you hit that thumbs button, man. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Tell a friend. Knicks Real Talk, the pregame flame, Divine Shaw Powers, Knicks at the World Most Famous Arena tonight at 6 o'clock. Against the Phoenix Sun, they're gonna get a pop. What I did forget to tell you guys is the starting lineups and stuff. I apologize for that. Me moving fast and everything like that. Ladies and gentlemen, for the projected start of 4, your Phoenix Sun tonight: Eric Gordon, Devin Booker, Grayson Allen, Kevin Durant, Yusuf Nurkic. I like our chances against that line from a reason of that's not a good defender in the lineup. Eric Gordon, all right, but they'll play, but they ain't like they creme de la creme defenders. For the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, the usual 5 suspects on being in the building: Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. I like that matchup for a lot of reasons. Real quick, shout out, I want to say this here. Devin Booker going to get the hardest. He's going to get the hardest 30 he ever had to get tonight with Quentin Grimes. Hey, let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. That man might not be scoring the basketball, but man, he defend the best of the best. You know what I mean? And so Devin Booker don't got an easy job tonight. You know what I mean? Quentin Grimes to get up in his airspace, get up in his grill. He put the ball on the floor. Quentin Grimes stays in front of his man pretty good. So he's going to force Devin Booker to do a lot of pull-up jump shooting tonight. So I think that's going to be a good matchup tonight, man. I really hope Quentin Grimes can be in his bag tonight on the defense side and lock that kid down. I like the Julius Randle. I like the Mitchell Robinson, Nurkic. That's going to be a good matchup. I think R.J. Barrett handles Grayson Allen tonight. I think he just handled him. So I'm liking that right there. If that's what it's going to be, I like that as well. Injury report: Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, game time decision. Drew Eubanks, game time decision. Damian Lee out for the Knicks. Charlie Brown Jr. and Dwayne Washington Jr. And other than that, man, that's what's going on with the itinerary for the night. So we just got to get ready, buckle up, and let's get it. That's what it is, man. It is a winnable game, man. I'm ready to go ahead and get it popping. Salute to Coach, my man. Coach in the building was good, my man. Salute. I'm glad JJ say Grayson Allen is out. Okay. We on it though, man. It's what it is, man. It's the pregame flame. Divine Shop House. We in the building, the chat in the building. Knicks is in the building at the most famous tonight against the Phoenix Sun. Let's go down there. The sun, this ain't the West. The sun ain't selling the West tonight, man. You in the East, got to get it tonight. Got to give it to him tonight, man. Real talk. So I'm really looking forward to it. I want that same grittiness. I want that fourth quarter basketball New York played the other night through the whole game tonight. That's what I want to see. And I think they're going to go do it. They back off their hiatus, Chop House, so let's go get it.
Yeah, they really turned it up in that fourth quarter, man. You know, the Knicks can play some defense this year, man, and this is what Tom Thibodeau has instilled in these guys, man. About playing defense, that you're never out of a game as long as you can play some defense. And these guys are really picking up the knack from Tom Thibodeau, you know, and I'm glad to see what we're doing, you know. And like I said, this team that we're playing tonight, the Phoenix Suns, is a heavy offensive-minded team. They like to go down, they like to shoot, they like to penetrate, get to the hole. They like to do all that stuff. But the one thing that they have to realize is that the Knicks play some defense. If we come out playing some stellar defense, like especially like we shut Miami down in the fourth quarter. If we come out and we can continue to play some stellar defense, make these guys' percentage go down, we're gonna have a good game to be talking about on the next pre or post game.
Yeah, real talk, man. I think you hit the nail right on the head. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, just cross T's, dot I's tonight. You know what I mean? Hit the free throws. I think I would love to see him shoot pretty good from 3-point range tonight. I think that like Nick Yaga said, 38 cent or whatever, better. I like to see that get popping tonight. I think Julius Randle had a good game tonight. Every time you go up against a major star, Julius Randle always show up. Let's hope that he do what he did the other night, minus the turnovers. That's all. That's all. Do what he did the other night, minus the turnovers. I'm good with that. You know what I mean? Because he was passing that ball. He wasn't selfish. They wasn't hitting the target. So that it happens. But I do think they go out there and play tonight and execute the game plan for Luke, man. I want to see these boys win this thing tonight. I really do, man. This would be special. It'd be special, man. These boys go out there tonight and beat Miami. Then go beat. I don't care who you got, who on the lineup. You play who in front of you. Because when we enter, people play who in front of us, and they beat us. Forget all that. So, but tonight would be a big win for them, man. And I think we built for this stuff, man. I think this team is built for it. Seasoned, savvy veteran coach. He's seasoned. You got seasoned players now. A lot of our players are seasoned now. You know what I mean? The 5 years in the league, the 6 years in the league, the 7, 4, and stuff like that. Shit, Grimes only been in the league 3 years. But other than Grimes and Deuce Bride and them, a lot of these cats is pretty seasoned. RJ seasoned, Randall seasoned. All these guys are seasoned. DiVincenzo seasoned. Josh Hart's seasoned. So, you're not going to get none of that stuff that you had in the last couple, prior other years when them cats was collapsing because they wasn't seasoned. These cats, they seasoned, man. They ready to go. So I'm looking forward to these cats exploding tonight, man. Just go out there and give a fan base something to win. We need to win these next 2 games, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it'll be big for us. And
thanks.
Just hope we win this thing and get to. We got aspirations like the Knicks do. Don't think the Knicks and them ain't got aspirations. They got championship aspirations. On a different note, ladies and gentlemen, Shaw Powell, let me tell you something. We talked about it at the beginning of the season. Let me tell y'all something. Let's let him keep doing what he's doing down there in Westchester. You might not have to go get a small forward.
Facts.
Let Jacob Toppin keep doing what he's doing, slowly but surely. Just you might not have to go out there and spend money on none of them. If this cat can come here and give us 8, 9 points, 10 points, 12 points, and a couple of rebounds or some block shots, whatever, you might not even have to go pay for nobody.
6'9" and Linky, and probably could play that small forward position. Just saying, and he could shoot the rock, and he could drive and penetrate, and he definitely could play above the rim. So just saying, we ain't got to really look for nothing. He's been high scoring in that G League. So I mean, G League is different from the NBA, of course. But if you got some guys that are gonna pass you the ball, like Josh Hart or DiVincenzo or something like that, even with Brunson, when you cut into the basket with an eye hard or something like that, just saying.
It's for real. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing you can't dispute is talent. That this cat got a skill set to me that fit that New York Knicks team.
Facts.
Because the way he get up and down the floor, the defense, he get up and down the floor like DiVincenzo. Can you imagine DiVincenzo quickly, Josh Hart, and Jacob Toppin run up and down the floor, hypothetically? You know what I mean?
Because that's what I want. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Yeah. Listen.
I want to see. We might not need nobody to go pick up. There's a lot of names that's floating out there and stuff like that. We may not need to pick. We could probably get this guy on the low.
Yeah. He in our scoring system, man. He right there. He a two-way player for the Knicks. I tell you what, by December, let him get a little bit more season down there to get his game. And, the longer you play, the better rhythm you get, the better you become. But, man, if he could put up 30-something in the G League, I know he could put up 10 or 12 on an NBA level. You know what I mean? I'm talking about if he could score 30 points in a game on a G League level, I believe that'll equate to at least 10 points or something like that on an NBA level.
Especially if he gets some minutes.
Oh, no God, bro. I just like he's the one that we was missing. He his brother with defense almost. I'm just putting it in there and not say he's nicer than Obi Toppin, but he had that.
It's different, yeah.
He got a skill set that Obi Toppin did not have. That defense. You know what I mean? And the cat is linky. That means he can rebound. I mean, I just like him. I liked him when he came into when the Knicks game got Jacob Toppin. I was like, you know what? That cat hungry, and he come from a good program, Kentucky program. He another one of Kentucky boy. So he got the mentality because he's been coached by John Calipari. So he knows.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So I'm really looking at this cat down the line. It might not be this year, but see, that's why the Knicks is not drafted so much because they got guys like this in the. I think Jacob Toppin to be better just by any other body come out of draft this year. So you got guys in the G League down there who. Knicks is moving pretty swift. I like
Charlie Brown. I mean, was it Charlie Brown? I watched the other game. I think it was Charlie Brown. Other game was getting busy. You know what I mean? And the young boy. What's the young boy name? Oh man, the young 19-year-old. He was getting busy the other day. Yeah, Jed Martin. He was getting busy the other game. You know what I mean? All young, all fresh. These picks that we got right now. You know what I mean? These first round picks, we may be, I don't think the Knicks are really looking to get nobody because they got a lot of people in their underling farming market right now. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens, man. I watch. The game that Obi had like 30 points. I watched a lot of the highlights. I watched like 3 or 4 of the highlights. He was shooting a 3-point shot. He was shooting a short jump shot. He was driving to the right. He was driving to the ball. He was shooting short jump shots. He was dunking the basketball. And the biggest thing that I noticed is he plays defense. And he's long. He's all neck, no neck, no. I mean, all head and shoulders. He ain't got no neck. His arms is like this long. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but first time really watching him play. He looks like he got a nice little size to him too. He ain't no frail little, he ain't no real freshman. Like he got a nice little size to him. 6'9", long and lanky, and can do the things that the Knicks like to do. Something to look at, coming down the line, coming down the pike.
Hey, listen, man, I'm not no how do I say, professor of basketball and everything, but I know I see talent when I see talent.
Yeah, he can play some basketball.
Skilled, bro. What he do? We need a dude like him on that team. We need a linky guy who can block shots. Because I think we should be hiring block shots at the Knicks team as well. We're not blocking a lot of shots, but I think a guy like that, he like I said, he get up there, get you 2 blocks a game with some steals. Man, you put that in that second unit with them boys, then there you go. So hopefully let the kid keep growing in Westchester and all, and then we move on from that. But I just want to put that out there because I believe Jacob Toppin going to be the real deal for the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. I just think that he got the type of game that I think Tibbs them appreciate because the one thing he hustles and plays defense, and he got that grit in him. Like when I see he got that passion. I always see him at Kentucky, like like he got that. Obi didn't have that. Obi didn't have this. That he got that. You know what I mean? He got that passion and he go. I love this cat, man. I think he's gonna be something special for the Knicks, man. So I'm hoping that they can keep this guy in that fold and let him grow with the organization like it did everybody else. But I think that the Knicks could use his size and his skill set. That's why I like him over a lot of the other guys because at 6'9", like you said, we need a guy like that. You get a 6'9" guy who can do what he do, and it don't got to be a lot of points. It ain't even about the points like that, really, Shot Powers. It's just about what he could do, the skill set that he brings. He can get you rebounds, do some of everything. He can do some of everything. Yeah, and I'm happy with that, man. But other than that, it going down. They say KD is out tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from what the chat is saying. So you know what? Hey, that's their problem, not ours. Hey, we go do what we do. You know what I mean? If KD was there, we were gonna get locked in and loaded and go out there and try to knock these boys off tonight in the Garden. I love to see them get the 5-2 tonight. That's just gonna make it a little bit more easier to me You know, we got some ballers on the Knicks squad down here, ladies and gentlemen. So I ain't mad. Hey, you know that. Hey, I understand KD out, but that's all right then. You know, we gotta do what we do. And so I'm super excited about that, man. But you know, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep this thing going. Salute to the chat, man. I can't say enough about these guys, Shop Howard. They are in the building. They in fire.
Y'all got my neck hurting. I'm like this.
Yeah, wherever you streaming them from, thank y'all for coming in, man. This Knicks Real Talk, the Pregame Flame, Divine, Shop Howard, the chat, Knicks, Phoenix Sun at the world most famous arena at 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. And yes, we need to go there and get this W. KD is out. Salute to my man Spreewell and everybody, AP, Julian, for those who came in late. Salute to all you guys, man. Wonder Woman was in the chat. Appreciate her coming in here earlier. Wonder Woman, my man Emmanuel from what Emmanuel say he was from? Sorry. Oh, Chile. So to my man Emmanuel from Chile. Make sure y'all hit that button, man. Y'all hit that button. Don't cost you nothing. Stop fronting. Run the thumb up for the thumbs up, man. Let's get it here. Tell your friend to tell a friend to hit that subscribe button. We in the building. We ain't going nowhere. Next we'll talk Pregame Flame, Divine, Top Howard, man. Talk to me. What you think gonna be the keys to the game tonight for the New York Knicks, man, to pull this thing off?
Because these guys got to come out and play some basketball. Defense is going to be the key tonight, and one of the major things that we have to do is hit some shots tonight. I mean, if you know, the defense is number one. I mean, definitely have to play some good defense, bring these guys' averages down, and hit shots. And I mean, tonight is the night that the Knicks need to execute 15 of 34 from the 3-point line. You know what I mean, from 3-point land tonight. You know what I mean, they have to have a, you know, 15 or 30, 33 or something like that. You know what I mean, you got to be almost 40-some% tonight. They have to hit a high amount of shots tonight, you know, to help them win the game tonight. And the defense, you know what I mean, make every shot that these guys shoot. Don't let them get to their spots. Let them make shots from outside of their spots. You know, certain players like to get to the elbow, like to get to the top of the key, like to get to the foul line, extend it or whatever. Make them shoot other places. You know what I mean? Don't let them get to their spots as often. And I think we're going to have a good game to watch tonight because I think the Knicks are going to be ready for this game. I think Tom Thibodeau is already putting these guys here. Listen, these guys are going to come out here and try to beat you off of offense. We are top 5 in defense this year. We have to put pressure on their interior shots. You know what I mean? Make them shoot other shots. Make their percentages lower than what they are. And I think we do that tonight. We're gonna be sitting there like, you know, like we sit like I feel right now talking about what the Knicks did to Miami.
Yeah, real talk, yo. Just for my man, Knicks tonight, Pud Night. So shout out to Margaret, shout out to Harlem Girl, shout out to Geraldine's. The women's always winning with the heavy chat, the Knicks fan base. Salute to all the ladies, real talk, man. You know what our job, man. You know how we do. So salute to the ladies, man. Knicks nice. Appreciate that for shouting out the ladies, man. Real talk. They the biggest Knicks fans in the world as well. So you know we just got to keep it moving, man. But yeah, you know, no KD tonight. Here's why I think the Knicks win that game. Now, just for this reason, kind of easy to me. No Kevin Durant and Quentin Grimes making it hard on Devin Booker. Game over. No Kevin Durant. My man going to make it hard on Devin Booker because that's what he do. He take on the best players on that team, and he go puts the work in. So I think Quentin Grimes slowing Devin Booker down, slowing him down with Shinzo. That's what make that so dope. You got 2 cats who play defense in the first and second unit. So when they go on and they go up against teams, they set their 2 guard. They both can shoot the ball downtown when they on. They both play defense. So that means you could throw 2 doses at Devin Booker tonight. So like Tom Thibodeau will take their best player out the game night, which is going to be him. Especially with no Bradley Beal and KD. So I think the Knicks go out there and get a pop, and their defense ain't that good. So if your defense ain't that good, which is 16th in the association, and our offense is 13th in the association, and you're missing KD, yeah, it might be a little tougher than tonight. I'm not trying to say they can't win a game. It's gonna be hard to beat the Knicks tonight. It's gonna be hard to beat them. That's, you know, I just think they don't think they got enough firepower to match ours to beat us. You know what I mean? You know, who else other than Devin Booker going to drop 20 or 30 on the team? We got 4 guys who could do that. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it at all. I wanted KD tonight, and I like, you know, to beat the best, you got to beat the best. But it is what it is. That's just, hey, I'm taking I want wins or loss. I ain't worried about all the other stuff. So
Right.
yeah, I just wanted the Knicks to win the game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to get to 10-6, and playing great basketball, and we keep it moving from there, man. So I'm gonna go out on the line tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I got the New York Knicks dropping 120 tonight on them. I got the Knicks dropping 120, and I got them cats, the Phoenix Suns, scoring 106. I'm going to be modest. I'm going to give them 108. I'm going to give them 108. And I'm being modest because the Knicks ain't even giving up 100 points to too many people. But I'm going to go 120, 108 tonight. I think the Knicks give it to these cats, man. Real talk. I think they give it to them tonight.
Salute Nick 100. Thanks for the information. No E-Banks tonight. Yeah, he be balling. So
nice.
Yeah. So thank you for that info. So I think, like I said, control the pace, grab our rebounds, fare well at the line, 75% or above at the free throw line, and shoot over 36% from the three-point land tonight. I think this is going to be a game that we have some breakouts tonight. When I'm knocking on some wood, we're going to have some breakouts tonight. I think some guys are going to score some big numbers tonight. I'm not sure which combination is going to be, if it's going to be RJ and Randall, if it's going to be Brunson and Randall, if it's going to be Brunson and RJ. I think two of our three starters are going to have some big nights tonight. And I also think it's going to be a shootout game tonight. I think the Knicks are going to go out there and throw the three-pointer. I was being modest by saying 30. You might see the Knicks throw 45 threes up tonight. I think the score is going to be 125 to 118, New York Knicks.
Yeah, I'm with Knicks and Knights on that 120. I'm about that. What I said 120. I'm about where you at with that Knicks and Knights. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, Knicks and Knights called that the other day by 1 point. That he had 199. It was 99 and 98. If they would have scored one more point, we would have scored one more point. Y'all would have had Knicks and Knights exact right score in that game. So my man Knicks and Knights, real talk for it, man. Good call on that one. He was on that. Real talk. Yeah, you're right. A lot of our people just got to beat whoever in front of us. That's all I can. I don't care if their uncles is in the lineup. Got to beat them, man. So the roster at 122.91. That defense, it's so hard to bet against the Knicks defense, ladies and gentlemen. I keep trying to I keep going over 100, not because I'm not confident of them, but these cats are playing some good defense. They hold a lot of teams under 100, man. I'm like, yo.
So, a whole lot of teams. If we look at even if we lose, we keep them under 100 points. So that's to say, it's a couple of teams that we done that to. If out of the 15 games, it has to be at least 9 teams that we done kept under 100. You know what I mean? And we play. Only reason why I say this is going to be a big game, I think we're going to have some people that's in Madison Square Garden. Booker's going to want to show out. I think Booker's going to probably do his average, but I think it's going to be his percentage is going to be a little off. And I think two of our guys are going to really blow it up tonight. I think we may see a stellar game from RJ and Julius Randle, and a moderate game from Brunson tonight. 18 points. 18 points, 6-7 assists. I think we're going to shoot the ball tonight. And I think we're going to shoot a lot of them. I think we're going to shoot high range of three-point shots. And I think we're going to be a big scoring game tonight. We end up having a bigger lead than what I say, and then they just start to chip away at the lead, last 2-3 minutes of the game. 125-118.
Okay. I think Julius Randle goes for 30 tonight.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think
Julius Randle dropping 30 tonight. I'm going to put
right. I put one of our three guys. Two of them going to have real good games, 25 and 30, something like that. Two of our big three, and the third one is going to have a good game with a high percentage of assists. So however they figure that out, let's get it done.
Yeah, real talk, man. Listen, man, we got a couple more minutes. We're gonna get out of here. Johnny Davis got 123-19. Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go, Johnny Davis. You right there with me. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Johnny. I'm talking big. I'm talking 125-118. So yeah, there we go, Johnny Davis.
Hey,
we in the same ballpark.
You and Johnny Davis, my boys. Yeah, I know that. But the New York defense is not giving up 119 points.
Right. I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying, Divine. It's going to be. I think it's going to be. We be up by 12 or something like that, and then they start chipping away at the fourth quarter. I think we're gonna get out and really get at this team, and we'll be up fourth quarter by 12. I think we may be up in the third quarter. Third quarter has been crippling us sometimes, but I think this third quarter, I think is where we take a significant leap, maybe 20 to 24 points, and then they start chipping away in the fourth quarter. So now with them trying to come back and us playing playing more of an offensive minded game, this game, I think they're going to play more offense. So they're going to let them get away with the shots. Not too many other people, but Booker, I think, is going to get 30-ish or something tonight. But we'll knock that out with Randall's 30 tonight also.
Okay. Yeah. I'm NBA locked in. So so I just think these boys, man, listen, these motherfucking Knicks, bro, I'm serious. These cats ain't serious with that basketball, man. That's what got me going. I bring that up just to bring that back up here. The only reason I'm picking this right here, like I told you earlier, I'm sorry, wrong one. Shout out. The only reason I'm doing this because I do think this right here is important to me for tonight, hypothetically.
Yeah, our defense.
Yep. This
top
is
5 in the league. Top 5 in the league.
Yeah, this is a difference right here. They defense 16th. There we 5. But here's the caveat though. Even on top of that, they offense. What they offense? Oh yeah, they 7th, we 13th. But you know what? That 7 probably turns into 10, 11 tonight because no Kevin Durant.
Facts. Facts.
So now that they might be 7th rating, but that rating gonna be 7th tonight against our defense. So I just threw that out there because I think that if we do this and they do that, we beating them. Because look at these numbers, it's too close, and they don't have Kevin Durant. The Knicks better get these boys tonight. They should get them tonight. I'm not saying they are. I think the Knicks go out there and give them the boys the business tonight. Real talk. And hopefully they do. And they can lose the game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's me just being hyped and everything, but I'm just trying to put the numbers out there because numbers don't lie. If they execute the game plan, Knicks should be able to beat these boys. I do not think Devin Booker and the rest of his crew is better than Jay Randall, RJ, Mendel quickly, and so on and so on. I know they got other players, but I don't think they're on our caliber. And so they 10-6 and we 9-6. That would that tell you? So let's do it, man. Let's get it popping tonight. I want to see the cat go out there and give them the business. So it's all gonna go down, man. And then Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, Knicks and Charlotte at the World Most Famous Arena, 7:30. You know us, man. Same real time, same real channel. 6:15. Probably gonna pretty much be the pregame because that's a 7:30 game. Let's hope the Knicks win tonight, man, and move on to the next. Like Shah will say, man, and if we could do that tonight, defense get locked in tonight, rebound the ball. I think our free throw percentage is better than people give us credit. I think, but a lot of that is due to Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? If Mitchell Robinson,
he gets to the line a lot. He shoots about 4 shots a night.
Yeah,
he gets to the line at least twice.
Mm-hmm. And if he missed 3 of them, then that percentage does go down. So these guys got to hit them free throw shots, man. But I think they will. I like the way RJ playing basketball. I like the way the whole team is playing basketball. I'm excited about him. Sharp Powell. Let's go out there and get this number 10, man. And we really feel good about something.
Yeah, man. I'm ready. I'm already ready. I'm sitting here, wifey cooking up the food and stuff. I can smell it simmering in here. By halftime, I'll be ready to munch. You know what I mean? I'll be ready to munch it out. So let's get it, man. Like I said, I think it's going to be a semi shootout. We're going to take a big lead, 125 to 118. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Listen, man, salute everybody in the chat. We about to get out the building. Thank y'all for coming in. Great show.
Thank you.
Real talk, man. Y'all cats was on fire up in there. Wherever you were streaming it from, thank y'all for watching the show tonight. We appreciate that. Y'all just keep hitting them buttons, man. Keep supporting the brothers. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to keep getting this thing going. Going to keep it grinding. Rome wasn't built in one day, but Knicks will talk going to be here to stay, and that's real. We just got to keep doing this thing, man. But thank y'all for y'all support. It means a lot to get in here with the OGs and cut up. But, great minds think alike, and that's why we got the chat. That's where they at. They just an invisible panel. They on the panel. It's invisible. You know what I mean? But they play a big part of what Knicks Real Talk do, man. That's why we always see the chat is where it's at. I don't know what other stations do, but I know what channel we do on here. And without you guys in the chat, it ain't even worth doing all this. You know what I mean? So salute to you guys, man. Knicks Real Talk will represent y'all all day, every day. So listen, man, y'all enjoy this thing. It should be a barn burn. I had 120. I think I'm with Pud 108 somewhere in that range. And it's just fun, man. Knicks playing good basketball. Let's keep this thing going. Let's get it popping. Child Powers, Divine, the chat. Salute to everybody. Y'all have a good one, man. And we see y'all in the next one, man. Knicks Real Talk. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Premiere. Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
This Real Talk about to go live. We outside. It's the OD Dream Team with Steve Vibe. fan and be like, ah, damn, who brand is this? Man, it's real talk. You walk the streets of New York. That new fan geeked up in the street, athletes to beat the heat and the hawks. But the eat real life, my order and for a nice slice. The smart one, I put an order with my smart device. Here's a smart device. The tap on the snap, we get a pop.